け翼
Hi guys, welcome to the stream. This is TK.
Hey everyone, Kozo here.
So today we have 5 viewers, a bit lesser than usual. It seems like I have been bitching about this every time we start the stream.
Can't be helped, I guess. We're two boring guys
The commentators.
trying to be funny, trying very hard to be funny and failing.
Hi Rock Frog.
Hey, hello, Rock. Sheltering.
身其有山. Did I read that?
Hello.
Did I read that
Hey,
correctly?
hello.
I think I read that correctly, right? 身其有山.
Is that his name? Or is that his name?
I have no idea. Hi Mohammed. Hi Devin. So today we have a very important task. We are
Yes.
going to
Yeah,
look
the
at.
team, right?
Yeah, that is very important. He's playing
Yeah.
Pokemon though.
Pokemon Unite sounds familiar.
Is that the game you have been playing?
No, I think someone told me about it.
Alright.
I haven't been.
So, are you going to play Pokemon Unite?
I need to find out more about it. I only briefly heard about it.
Okay, so Rockfrog say is correct. Oh crap. Oh crap, I didn't lock my screen.
So today we'll see TK go 3 rounds for the gacha.
Three rounds.
The content we need more viewers. Come on.
Okay. Actually, I've been thinking about pulling for the next stream banner.
Yeah, me too.
Thinking very hard, but I can't conclude yet.
Same here. I mean, they are limited to next stream banners, but I have a feeling next stream banners will come quite often. So, limited but still not that limited.
Why not we briefly look at the players first, then maybe we decide if we should go for at least one round.
Yep.
Alright, let's start with Tsubasa. So this Tsubasa is debuff. Let's take a look at his hidden abilities first. So very straightforward. He's a debuff player, and of course then his bonds won't be as much. So he give you a total of 5.5 points when it comes to team contribution.
I feel that that's really quite low by current standards though.
Yes, I think there's a caveat to it though.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's so low. Because for once, a debuff player is an all-rounder, right?
Yes, and Masaya ha ha ha. Hi.
Hey, hello, ha ha ha.
So let's talk about his hidden abilities first. Then we'll go and talk about his capabilities. So he comes with special skill block cancel. That's 100% and 40% chance to do a special skill block. How come the percentage is going lower and lower? Hey, we have 60% now, 50% now, with 40%.
Yeah, no idea.
I guess the main reason is because of his the amount of skills that he have access to and his passive as a whole, which we will look at next. And lastly, of course, we have Goalkeeper Killer, 35% to stats. Yes, so it seems like you got nothing to add on since I gave you a long pause.
Yes, I was replying something. Yes. Yes, 35% to goalkeepers GK killer.
Yes,
Good,
actually,
good.
Yeah, but there's a caveat to it. That means if you are up against a defender, most likely if you shoot against a blocker, right, which obviously is going to use block, then the chances of that going in is, I mean, getting past the defender is quite tough. But he's got Inside Master 25%. So it actually adds a layer of guessing game while he's in, how do you say, in a zone that he can actually threaten to score. You get what I mean?
Yep.
So normally when you have a playmaker in an area that he needs to choose pass or dribble, right, and he's not a goal threat, right, then it's only a 50-50. So if your attacking midfielder, which is also your playmaker, can threaten to score, and he's in a sensitive area, so-called sensitive areas, because he can threaten to score, this adds a layer of guessing to it.
Yeah, that in some way is a bit like Rival that we just got. He's also capable of scoring if he's in the area. It's short, so players would have to worry if he might shoot, pass, or dribble.
Right. And by the way, if you guys are watching the stream for the first time, we usually our analysis video will come out a bit later. So if you want an inside scoop of what we think about the new players, you can always hop on to our live stream. We will casually discuss about these players and our thoughts about it. More of an elaboration of what is coming up. Our analysis video is a bit more concise, I would say, short and sweet. That's what I hope to achieve. I mean, we hope to achieve.
Yeah, I mean, because we aim to provide like a visual treat as well and an easy to absorb video analysis. So yeah, it usually takes a bit longer than the other YouTubers. So yeah, hope you guys can bear with us, and well, join us on our stream to learn about them firsthand, how we feel.
Yeah, and you can also discuss with us what you feel about these players as well. So give us your opinions as well. Okay, let's move on to his special skills. I'm rather disappointed that he didn't come with a new special skill. So he is a great player, don't get me wrong, just that I was expecting something new from him because it's a new arc. And this next stream arc is actually a collaboration, right? Is it exclusive?
Actually, this part, right, I'm a bit unsure because at first I thought that this is the actual storyline that is after Rising Sun. This will actually happen in the manga after Rising Sun, but now I'm not that sure actually whether this is like these scenarios only happen in this game, or are we really seeing all this after Rising Sun, which would be some kind of quite a spoiler, right? If really like that.
I remember I read this announcement. Is it called announcement from the developers on their Discord channel, saying that this seems like, I'm not sure whether this next stream is the collaboration between them and Takahashi Sensei, but it looks like it though. It looks like it. I'm not so sure. Tintin say it's exclusive though.
Well, Takahashi definitely is involved in this. Yeah. That's the only thing I'm not sure is are we seeing the future in the manga?
Maybe it's an exclusive side story.
Side story means it will happen, right?
It will happen. It's just that it's not within the. It's just like when you watch anime, right? They always put some fillers in between that is not even featured in the manga.
This is quite big though. I mean, players going to different clubs all over the world.
Yeah, and
I suspect we will see like the Champions League. We'll see games where they go against each other.
I think so. I I think that's the case. From what I read,
Unless after Rising Sun, they jump 2 years into the future. So like all this that we are seeing in this game, or everything that's happening in this next stream, will be like a memory in the manga, whereby they skip 1 year or something.
maybe.
俺がナンバーワンストライカーだ。
We can only wait and see.
Right. So I think this next dream banner, right, is not a weekly or monthly thing. I think it's weekly. It's going to be weekly.
Okay, weekly I'm not sure. I know it's monthly. The story will update every month.
Oh, if
But
the story updates every
As
month.
for the banners, I'm not sure. They might do weekly banners or something. I'm not sure.
Wow, that's
This is
Then-
definitely not a one-off like J League or something like that. This will be an ongoing story in our game.
Then I don't get it because they are limited. They are not featured in the regular gacha pool. That's what I understand.
They're limited to next stream banners. So next time you see next stream banners, they will be in there.
But the weird thing is within the week next dream banner, right, there is still regular gacha players.
Yeah,
So-
that's unless the regular gacha pool is limited. Is it? We can check here.
Yeah,
This
we
current
could.
banner.
Let's just go through all the players first. Then we go. Just remind me to go back and check on that.
Okay.
Next we have Soda. Let's talk about Soda's passive skill first. So, adversity 45%, a whipping 45%. And the other thing about him is his stats, right? His total stats is 61 point something 7k, a lot lower than Jito. Jito is like 64k, so close to 64k. So for for Soda to activate his adversity, he has actually quite a high chance. Other than that, I don't think there's anything special about him. His bond is massive though, 4.5%. And
Comes with the assigned DM killer, which is targeted at
yeah, the infamous.
Mr. Longshooter Masayama. But 8%, I doubt it's. I mean, it will help, but from what I've personally experienced, if the shot is going in, it's going in.
Right.
No matter if you're a safety zone keeper or you're at full stamina with full body stand, there's still a chance it might go in.
Right.
So this 8% might not help that much.
Okay. Do you notice that the backdrop of the card is actually there's a next stream there?
This will be there for
For all the next stream players. Just unfortunate that they didn't wear the official jersey.
That would be too hard for them, I guess. Accomplish. They have to pay so many clubs.
That's true. Alright, actually Soda is pretty simple, straightforward. He's not a strong blocker, by the way. Even if his adversity is active, he's still not a very strong blocker. He excels in tackle. His intercept is very decent as well. But when it comes to adversity, it only activates during matchups, right? So outside of matchup, he's an easy target to pass over.
Right.
And I'm not so sure because we did discuss about the numbers for Soda. So if we don't maximize his limit break, right, then he won't be able to reach 90k for his tackle. And by the way, his tackle is 7% foul rate. I didn't put that in the script. I should put that in.
Oh yeah, correct.
7% is quite high.
highest.
Yeah, one of
The highest, right?
one of the highest, I believe. So he's a very solid side back, right? So, it'll be weird, if this Soda matches up with Adversity Ramirez. You know which Ramirez? That Ramirez only have like 58 or 59k total sets.
The one in the black Mexican kid.
Yeah. I seldom see him used by I don't see him in the meta teams, but yeah, he is someone that is like adversity versus adversity, and Soda will never activate his adversity against him. But anyways, that's just one of the players. Other than that, there's nothing really interesting about him. What do you think about this?
Oh, this is nice to have. I mean, it's definitely more useful than 5% pedal to the metal.
5% pedal to metal is just joke. It's just a bad joke. By the way, how do you feel about adversity? Everyone thinks that he is really strong as a defender, but as a defender, you don't get to choose, right? Your matchup.
Well, okay, I personally feel adversity on him is great, because even though you can't choose your matchup, who is on his side is fixed from kickoff. So, you can. There's so many attackers out there that has very high stats. I would say more than 90% of the time in high level PvP, you will be up against someone with more stats than him. So his adversity will be procced.
Yeah, that's the main difference between him and Jito. Jito is actually quite good as well, but just that his total stats is way too high.
Even Jito, right? I have noticed that he is quite often he is up against players that has higher stats than him. The likes of Schneider, In, Rival and all that. All of them will also have quite a tough time with Jito. In the off chance that sometimes you might meet a Brian and all that. Yeah, but it's not that often also.
But at the end of the day, they still need to guess right? At the end of the day.
Yes. What I like about this Soda is he also has skill block cancel. Because that will ensure that he has a chance at every matchup. There's a lot of good side backs nowadays, but then sometimes when they get skill blocked, then it's quite a blow to their chances of winning.
I think this Soda is much more better than Jito, not only because that his total stat is lower, total stats are lower. His tackle reaches over 90k. So even if he guesses wrongly, there's still a good chance of him bullying as long as you tuck him at the side. Jito's block can reach an insane number as well, 80ish k. Yeah, but not as impressive as Soda. Yeah, so. But Jito is a bit more versatile, as you can play him at the side or you can play him at the center. And this Soda just can't be played in the middle. He is a side back, and that's about it. So someone is saying that he uses Jito to pressure the forwards. I think that's a very risky game to play. I mean, of course you can do it. Of course you can do it, but it's a very risky game to do. To play.
There's so many forwards with double two defensive skills, and they're all quite capable of getting the ball, even from like good players. Not to mention Jito.
Right, and not only that, for Jito you can't afford to really boundary break him to increase his stats any further. That also means that his pass and dribble is actually quite weak. So as long as you guess wrongly, that's the end of you, man. You surrender a chance, you surrender the ball to your opponent and he gets a chance to shoot. So risky.
Yeah.
And lastly, Nita. This Nita is he excels in dribbling. And the most important thing I feel about this Nita is his dribble, 460. What do you think?
I find that there's a fixed way to make use of this Nita, but it is also very predictable. So predictable forwards are always at quite a disadvantage with all the OP defenders nowadays.
Alright, but the thing is, you can always start the ball, right? If you start the ball, right, you can always pass the ball to Nita and try to bully one of the forwards. His dribble is quite high, even without matchup win bonus. It's around 70k. Not a lot of forwards can actually tackle him.
But if you bully a forward, you'll
Right.
be facing their DM already next.
No,
Because he
you
will
pass the ball back.
increase. No, he will increase.
Oh yeah,
He will go far.
yes,
You
I
can't really
forgot
pass the
about this
ball
one.
back.
Oh, then that plan won't work already.
Bully once you're stranded, unless you try and bully again. But then
Unless we don't unlock this.
this is useful though. If he matches with a defender with one tackle, like a Goza, but then
Kozo will block
him
his
also.
dribble.
If he can have two dribble, Goza can't have two tackle.
Goza can. A and S. And this one is 60%. So to me, and his sorry, I forgot to cover his bonds. 3.5 and 3.5. So total he provides 7%. 7 points. So the general idea of using him is to let him match up with a defender that only have one tackle and try your 60% chance and get into the box. Am I right?
Yeah, right.
So
That's
once
risky.
yes. So
Yeah, I wouldn't want to waste my attack attempting something like that.
that's true. But once he gets his first win matchup bonus, right, and he gets into the penalty area, right, all his shots are very threatening, especially his Dreamfest volley. But that's also 50%, right? You still need, if you don't get it, then you have to tap. And sometimes you just don't have enough time, right? Especially when your phone is a bit slow.
Yeah.
And his pass is just non-existent. He can't defend as well. Yeah, so that's about it for a very gimmicky Nita. But so far he's the one of the more stronger Nita, right?
Well, yes.
I mean, he might be okay when you compare him against the Dreamfest Golden 23 Nita. Which one do you think is better?
Right now, I prefer this one.
Yeah, the bonds aside, we put the bonds aside. We just look at the way they are designed and their scoring capabilities.
Probably this.
This right, still this right, because the Dreamfest Nita, I don't think his dribble is great unless
そうか。お前やっぱり俺のことが好
maybe
きだ
you
ったん
put
だ
this
な。
dribble on that Nita, then it becomes a thing. Not too sure about that. I need to check out the numbers because after the first win matchup, right, Nita can hit 80k for dribble. That is pretty impressive. So, as I check, what's your verdict for this banner? Is it good?
It's normal. I wouldn't say it's great. Okay, if I am playing a debuff team, I would definitely go for Tsubasa. That's for sure. As for Soda, I would say he's one of the best side defenders right now. But for me personally, it's a bit hard to fit him in. Yeah, if I can fit him in in seamlessly, I would try also. I mean, it's not a bad banner. Step 5 guaranteed featured.
The thing is, we never know what will happen in the future, right? So it seems like we are going back to club meta again. So if we don't pull for this banner, just imagine if we don't pull for this banner. Not only that, we might be short of team skill. That is one. Second is, because this is a club team skill. This is not the regular team skill, and that is for one. For two is, last year, right, at about the same time, the meta shifts very hard, and everyone started. Every team is a club team. You remember that time?
Agility club.
Right. It shifts so hard that almost everyone plays a club team. So that's my only fear. If we don't go for this one.
Put it against that happening. I'm quite sure that will be happening because you can see how excited and how much focus they are putting into this next stream arc, and this next stream arc is all about clubs.
Okay, so with that said, right, shouldn't we at least try for one step? I mean, one round.
I am definitely leaning towards one round. I'm just waiting to see what is the next Dreamfest coming up.
4 more days.
Yeah, we should know by tomorrow or Wednesday, right? Dreamfest.
No, usually
Wednesday
they are quite secretive nowadays, right? Unless they release it on the month end stream. If not, they are actually quite secretive about it nowadays.
Is it?
Yeah.
They reviewed the PC Luino quite early though.
DC.
But Ken was they didn't review Ken until the actual day, right?
Right. So they are quite secretive nowadays.
So we probably won't know. Yeah. Okay. I've decided to go one round. I mean,
Okay.
Even if I'm really damn unlucky, I'll at least get one of them.
Yeah, they are not useless. Even Nita is not useless. I told you that his dribble might be important. But again, Nita was never good before in this game. Which Nita is good? Which Nita is ever good? Good. As in, everyone will use Nita.
No, nothing, none.
So, of course. Wow, how about this guy?
This guy. I killed him for his block. So I don't have him anymore.
Okay, let's check out his hidden abilities. So he gives quite a substantial 4% bond. Shot killer. So to me, right, he is almost like Arkai. Almost. Just that Arkai has a special skill block and he has a skill block cancel. Almost like Arkai. And he also comes with auto block. If I were
fan of the auto block.
Right, if I were to ask you which one do we prefer, the agility type Dreamfest Gentile or this Gentile?
It's definitely the Dreamfest, the agility version.
Can you elaborate why?
Well, I still feel that if that Gentile is actually still one of the best defenders out there. The combination of his recover and auto interception is really valuable for as a center back, and with full body stand he gets to bully. He used to be able to bully a lot, but nowadays less so. But if you guess right, the ball is yours. But even if you guess wrong, there's still a chance of bullying even now. Yeah, well, this guy is really a pure blocker. I mean, no one in their right mind would shoot against him in the matchup. So again, quite easy to get.
Right, and I also feel that for center back nowadays, right, auto intercept is almost like very important. If you don't have auto intercept, right, your opponent might exploit you. giving longer passes, not as extreme long passes, but long passes that auto intercept will get. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy will be still great if you do not have any better options, and definitely he doesn't work well against Matsuyama. At least not for S99.
I feel this guy is playable. I mean, he's in PvP. He offers 4% bond, and he's a damn good blocker. So, if you play a low line, even against high balls and low balls, he has that shot killer thief. Unlike Akai, Akai is only against ground shot.
So, what do you think if Lead Drink Voice say? What do you think if I use Soda with Green Wakamatsu against Matsuyama? So, sidetrack a bit. Actually, I don't think Matsu can score against Wakashimazu.
Yeah.
Can
You're
honestly,
wrong.
honestly.
Considered so many times.
But how come my Matsu doesn't score?
Well, mine doesn't score too.
Why? And it seems like I've been seeing people say, I've been hearing people saying that Matsu is so broken, but my Matsu doesn't score. And it's not that my bond is lesser or what. I'm running a 43.5% bond. Sometimes I play against 40%, 45%. It just doesn't score. Why? Why is it so?
Okay, mine does score, but not as often as I concede to Matsuyama for sure. So I mean, I've seen my Matsuyama score against the odds, against Ken or Rimzo and all that. It's possible, but more often than not, it's saved.
Right. But again, I think the whole thing about saving Matsuyama shot, even if you have Soda and you have Wakashimazu, do you dare to use a weaker save just to stay stamina? If Matsu were to shoot, would you?
I've even heard of people conceding to him, even though Couts, the DM assigned DM killer Couts is around, and that guy is a higher percentage, right? And Soda is only 8%. Couts is 20. I think
Couts
it's about 20%.
I think Couch is much higher than 8%. And if that's the case, right, then it doesn't matter. Soda's 8% doesn't matter, right? If you want to find its way in, you will find its way in. So with that said, right, you will still use your best save to go and try to save it, right? With or without Couch or Soda. So it doesn't solve the problem of Ken's it doesn't solve Ken's stamina issue, right?
The funny thing is, my opponent uses the weaker catch with Ken and saves it often.
It doesn't make
I
sense.
use my strongest and I concede. So yeah, I mean this Matsuyama is really something we cannot judge.
Makes sense
One-
of.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's no way. You look at the numbers, look at everything. There's still a chance to score, which is really frustrating.
Right. So Lead Drink Voice says that Calusius is crying in the corner. And do you know for this Dream Championship, my Calusius didn't concede one goal against Matsuyama. Not even one time. I played 10 games. I met about like 5 Matsu.
You met weaker teams.
Some are weaker, some are stronger.
I find this Dream Championship not a good gauge. I mean, you should, if you want a clearer indication, you should try in the Superstar.
Yeah, I played a few games just to climb back to SS, to Superstar. So during Platinum, right, my Matsu still cannot score against any Calusius for some reason. I have no idea. Anyways, I digress. Let's go back to this. So what do you think about Pascal? Pascal. Non-Japanese killer.
The animation for his volley is very nice.
So
Love
that's yeah, and he suffers the same problem. His invisible volley shot is actually very strong, but he doesn't have low ball request. They have extra slot here. Why can't they just give him low ball request and actually make him viable? Why?
it.
I don't
Afraid of
understand.
making him too strong. It's not really that strong, right?
No,
I mean, the volley is about the same level as Magus either, right?
right. So that's why I don't understand why they won't give him the low ball request 80%.
Maybe because there's not a lot of low ball killers or defenders that are good at low balls. There's plenty of defenders that are good or very good at high balls.
But aren't all of us well trained to avoid if you are even if you are a post you favor a post player kind of attacking play style, right? You will still avoid the defender, right? Who will go and face the defender head on?
Maybe this guy, if he has, is he very good low ball or just good?
Just good, I think.
Right. I'm not sure.
I don't understand.
Don't want to give DS a OP part.
Anyways, I think that he's quite okay. Just that utility wise he is not very strong. His dribble is not even strong. I don't understand why they won't like make him like better as in giving him a low ball request would be quite nice.
Yeah. Okay, I'm reading the comments now.
Right.
And
Talking about Gentile.
G is asking if Gentile blocks Matsuyama's shots. He has a chance, but still not good enough. He has as good a chance to block as Akai, and we all know Akai can't really stop long shooters.
So G have the same sentiments as me. Why Pascal cannot be good? Anyways, Marcus is not one of the main characters as well, right? He is one of the core German player, and Pascal is one of the core Argentinian player. Right? So, and with that said, right, Nita is from Japan. Is playing for Team Japan. Team Japan during the Golden 23, he is very important, I guess.
Yeah, Romo. Yeah, I feel that auto block is one of the most useless passive. I mean, I would rather have a lot of the other passives out there.
Yeah, even 5% pedal to the metal is better, right?
Actually, yes. 10%, 10%. 5% is really sad.
So this Misaki is not seen at all. Just because that who will use him if you can use the JY version? Honestly.
It's not bad. I mean, I would use him over the GY version.
Using him as a utility player.
Yeah. He offers more defensively also. And also skill block cancel.
The most important thing is he does has more stamina to play with.
Yep.
Actually, I still prefer the other one.
His card looks cooler.
Okay. Alright, so that's about it. The rest of the banners are actually... I think we covered all these players before. And honestly, I don't think that this banner is good. Also, what's the verdict for this Dreamfest mini Dreamfest banner? What do you think?
I mean, I'm skipping it. I'm not even pulling the single, even though I don't have Gentile.
Just not worth. Even if you get Gentile, I don't think he will last for a very long time.
Yeah, I don't see him in the spot unless your main is, unless you really need a skill type non-Japanese player and you're lacking defenders.
Then you should actually go for Couch, right?
It's so risky though. I mean, getting Misaki or Pascal is not that great.
Right. And what do you think about this banner?
This banner is full of paid players.
Full of mediocre players, right?
1, 2, 3. There's 3 paid step up banners players in there. Yeah, this, I mean, the middle 3, right? Sawada is okay. And Anita really won't get into most teams. Duga is okay.
Sawada, I don't know. I have my doubts for him. In the first Dream Championship, right? I used a full Japanese team to qualify. I played total of 10 games as well. I used Sawada for like 10 games, and not only that, I play with the same exact Japanese team last week I think. And Sawada's skill block just don't quite work for me.
Refuse to activate.
And
you're just really unlucky, I must say.
He is really dependent on that. That's why I'm saying that 60% is still not enough. I mean, the odds are 40% is a big chance to miss, you know. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So out of these, all these players, right, I think the most relevant player will be Hyuga as a sub player. He's really strong if you are falling behind. Other than that, maybe Igawa. The rest, I
For
don't...
the team skills, maybe? Some of them, most of them is a 23%.
But now we are going through the hard transition to club. So why are you still collecting these team skills?
Okay, this is also from my own point of view. I think that Rising Sun will not totally phase out. I feel that to me, it seems like they are trying to make it possible to have both exist at the same time. So if you choose to still stick to your 20% skill type, agility type, toughness type, Japanese or non-Japanese, it's still possible. Just that, you know, the newer players will be the club players, but you will not be like last time where it is only viable to play club, agility club back then.
Okay, so you
That's
think...
my personal opinion.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. That means there's a change in direction. From how I feel, right, it won't... That is unlikely to happen because it's bad for business. They will make the hard switch. They will force the hard meta switch so that everyone is forced to pull and everyone will be forced to reconstruct their team. And that, I think, is more I think that is more likely to happen because that is good for business. If you get what I mean.
There's really not much time before the next anniversary though. Unless next anniversary is...
It will be club. Yes, it will be club. Right. I suspect it will be club.
Okay.
So this is the
like
prelude. Yeah, it's like the prelude to the hard switch.
So what are you waiting for?
No. We are just talking about these banners. Okay, maybe we will do it. So let's cover all the banners first. How do you think about this Brazilian banner?
Radunga is not bad.
Yeah, other than Radunga, I think Roberto is not bad as well.
Roberto is okay.
Yeah, then Natu is just not good enough.
Natu was useful for his 1-2, but then they gave him the 1-2 that doesn't need anyone, which in my opinion, even though it's lower in momentum, is actually better.
Yeah, offers you more
You don't need to
flexibility.
fit in, yeah.
Right. Hi, Dimas. Right. So, by the way, we haven't touched on. Do you think it's worthwhile pulling? For me, I don't think it's worthwhile pulling, even if you don't have. I mean, after anniversary, unless you are new to the game,
そうか。お前やっぱり
this
俺
banner
の
is
ことが
worth
好きだったんだな。
if not, just not worthwhile, man.
I think only people who wants to complete the team skill go for it. I mean, even though club meta is coming, they would still really want to complete the team skill to be competitive as soon as possible.
Right. Then how about this Brazilian banner? Would you recommend pulling for it?
No. If you are really aiming to build like a top tier team, only Radunga might make it into a team. I mean, Roberto maybe, but defensively is still not
Not there, right?
contribute.
Yeah, nowadays you're spoiled for choice where you have Natu Reza having all the defensive skills. Schneider,
Schneider,
even Santana.
yeah.
Okay, that is all the banners and we covered. So let's go.
Extreme.
Next stream, 5 steps, and we're gonna stop there. Let's go.
Maybe stop at second step. Maybe
Ah.
you get all 3 by the second step.
Yeah, in my dreams, the next stream. Yes.
Your next stream.
Yeah, my next stream. That will happen. We never pull gacha during stream for a very, very long time. Thank you, Devin.
There you go. Let's see. Who do you want most?
Actually, I don't know. I'm just like,
Just jumping on the bandwagon, getting the team skill.
yeah, getting ready for the hard switch. Chance! 5 birds! Eh? Wow, nice. Nice
どこ
timing.
どこ
That give me...
Almost caught you.
Oh,
翼くん
what is this?
さくんお願いツインシュートだ
いけ翼
5 birds and chance.
This is
But-
a 3% banner, so yeah. I've watched Rock Frog's video, and he's saying this step 3, right, which has a guaranteed SSR. The rates are better. There's like a 40-something%, you get one of the 3.
Oh, then-
While those you know the mini dream collection, mini dream fairs, right?
Right.
They have a step with a guaranteed, but
おめで
chances
と
of
う
getting them is really, really low.
right. How come there's
Yes,
a...
I just raised your hopes and
How
Get
come
one.
there's a congratulation before I got anything?
Prelude
腕を上げたな翼
saw the feature.
ロベルトとサッカーをするのは本当に楽し
Who
いよ
is this one?
It's so big. Yeah, it's just the first one. So let's see. 40%. Are we good enough? Nope.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a second one.
俺はこの
we
紙
got
の
soda.
中でどんな強敵とも戦
So
うんじゃ
lucky.
Okay, we got soda. That's good.
So that congrats team early is valid.
Right. So now, do we still want to go to step 5?
Well, no. If you are aiming for the team skills, Soda has only 22%. So
Right. And his tackle is not even new. Hmm.
But he's really strong. I've seen people testing him.
おうでもどこ
Oh well. You see? He's asking me to stop.
Yeah, maybe you should then.
It's a good
DBs.
何
it's a good it's a good indication. 120 dBs. Right. 70 plus
Spend-
50. 3 steps.
Yeah, there's a quick capture soda.
Alright, so
Him.
we are moving on to team help, and today we are going to look at Devin's team.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Do you have his
No, I don't.
Devin?
He mentioned
Is
that
he around?
he mentioned that he's going to drop by the stream. And here he comes.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How's Pokemon?
Yeah, good, good. I pushed to expert 2, I think. It's nice.
Okay.
Actually, no one understands.
Yeah. Me too.
It's like gold. Is if it's in Tsubasa, gold.
Right. Okay. Still don't understand, but fine.
Yeah. But
Nintendo
it's-
Switch.
There is in mobile. You can play on mobile if you want.
Oh, it's on mobile already?
Yeah, it's on mobile. You
Okay.
can get actually.
Is it
Not
is it
sponsored by the way.
is it pay to win?
Yeah, no.
No.
I don't know. Is it possible? If not, you can just from friend code. or something. When you live with the power of friendship,
Excuse me while I download Pokemon Unite.
oh, then what we play Pokemon Unite, but yeah, gee, it is kind of pay to win. It's from the item and some things, but it's nice. It's nice. Hey, Kozo is here.
Hello, hello.
Like that. Like that.
Maybe bigger. You can cover what's at the bottom.
Ooh. Okay. Yes.
Yes, okay, let's go.
Okay. So this is team 1, the one I shared in some days ago. You can see it. Okay. Okay. So these are my keepers. So handsome. I Sorry, I think my internet.
Yeah, Zenzo. Next best, I would say, is Rising Sun Genzo.
Sorry, it's a thing. If my thing is being a thing. I don't know, sorry. Yeah. My mouse tends to double click. That's
What team skills do you have at 69%?
The nearest one is the agility type non-Japanese and the skill type non-Japanese.
Nearest.
78%. Oh my god. 67%.
Okay.
So far, that's all. Not too much.
Skill agility Japanese. Need two. Need two to complement.
And then the other one, Yuga. If I do that, I can use agility type non-Japanese. Okay. Skill type non-Japanese. Yeah. First type, I have some.
Is this your main account?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, toughness type team skill.
Toughness type, I think I have like 67. 67 also. One more. Yeah, I have Miguel skill set is like this, and Chester's skill is like this. I have the S pass, but I moved it to the blue one. I can move it now. Miguel. Yeah.
Raphael.
Let me make it to all agility.
And Lily. Oh, actually, there's. You have good agility type on Japanese. Ooh.
That's why. That's why.
It's so much better than your agility Japanese. Your agility Japanese is like who is really outdated.
I wanted to pull for the Rising Sun Tsubasa, but Caveman Brain Uga Buga cannot pull. No DBs. does something.
Bumpy ground resistance.
Yes. Only Lord Urabe. So let's just put Tsubasa first, perhaps, maybe. Okay. So these are my Tsubasas and friends. Let's request Tsubasa. Can actually. Ooh. That's why I was playing before the agility type non-Japanese with Salinas and Zeno instead.
Actually, you like, I'm gonna try. Now that I've seen your agility non-Japanese pool, right? I suspect there's more potential there. Even if maybe you have to play the Rising Sun Kenzo.
For Rising Sun Genso, I made this team actually before, the still non-Japanese type. You can just switch around with the Genso. It's 67% buffer with 40.5% bonus. But it's still not good enough.
What do you think, TK? I feel that the Rising Sun Genzo is better than Salinas.
Yes, that's true.
Because when he is not helpless outside of full power, and he is really strong in full power.
Do you have an extra copy of Z equals to SGGK?
No.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, no. So for now, it's only game with SGGK, and I can't teach him PSGGK.
Yeah, I think at least a PSGGK. If that's the case, yeah, then I agree with.
PSGGK. I mean, his current catch is the same as PSGGK, right?
510.
And less stamina.
I thought it's only 500. I can't remember though. Forgotten very quickly because.
Can you click on his catch? Hello? Devin?
Yes. Devin fell asleep already. Yeah, it's 510. Exactly the same. Less stamina. So yeah, you don't need that.
I've actually faced this Kenzo before, and even I thought he might be easy to score against, right? He managed to deflect a couple of my shots, and I thought he would be drained. But because of how low mineral consumption is, she lasted the whole game.
So how much bonds is this team?
41.
Okay, this is a skill type, right? Skill type base, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you close? Take a look at your. You have 1, 2. Okay. Is there any possibility that you can play Turam over Goza? Then maybe you can use Santana instead of Cha.
Santana.
I mean, Cha. I don't know, man. If I were to choose, I would take Santana all day long over Cha.
Definitely.
So like this maybe.
So what's the bonds now? How much do you lose?
38.5.
Quite a bit, right? It's just because Turam is only 2%.
Yeah.
So you lost 2.5%. Honestly, I think you will have a easier time attacking rather than just with Cha.
What about the formation? You need anything to change?
Not really. Actually, it's
This one
quite.
doesn't benefit Brazilians though. This formation doesn't benefit your Brazilians. And both your strikers are Brazilians.
Use 3-2-4-1.
3-2-4-1. I don't have. I have 3-1-4-2.
Yeah, you can. You can't. You can't use that. Yeah.
You have a 4-1 something, right? Do you?
4-1 something. I have. 4-1 something. I think. 4-1-2-3 or 4-1-2-3.
4-1-2-3. You don't have 3 strikers, right? You don't have 3 forwards.
Yeah, I don't have 3 forwards. It's hard, man.
It's just a matter of formation. I think the composition is fine.
Yeah, Romoya said to use Latin formation. But if not superstar rank, does it matter? Yeah, it doesn't matter actually. So what do you think? Maybe this one is better, or should I just use the agility type? This is
You
the
have?
one.
Do you have the agility type base? Let's see. Agility type. This one?
Yeah, this is the one I usually use.
Why are you not playing the Dutch Brothers?
I don't have the skills.
Oh. Okay.
I don't have the skills, and if I use them, they are the liabilities in the host of the opponent to strike back.
But it's the same. Hino and Rival don't do much as well. Defensively.
Yes, that is true. But Hino can use flying shots.
Mm.
It can be so.
But you already have Natureza to handle to do all the flying shots. So I think it's fine.
I mean, Steen is 4.5% and a monster of striker.
Yeah, and he is
Any
almost a
level.
guaranteed good against the Dreamfest Mueller.
He's full power and he just skill blocks people and makes his way to the box to score.
And why is Gentile not even on?
I was using the green type. The last time I was using this one with the Dream First cancel the blue one. But this one I'm using Salinas, but Salinas pawns needs 3 skill type Mazanis.
Can we go back to the previous one? The one with Rival and Hino up front. Is it? Oh yeah, okay. I still think that the 38% one is still better lah. But because at the end of the day, if your goalkeeper cannot stop goals, then it doesn't matter how much bonds you have. Even the extra 3% won't help him.
Genzo can also fit here.
Genzo needs 3.
Full skill type. Easy.
Oh, you mean the Rising Sun Genzo?
Yes. I think if you move Rising Sun Genzo here, you replace your forwards with the Dutch Brothers. I think that's stronger.
So I use this, I use the Dutch Brothers.
Yes, you try putting in the Dutch Brothers. No skill as in. I mean, Steen has all the skills he needs, right?
Steen has some.
Yeah, I mean, you like an S pass, but not.
Not
E-
cutting last
It's crucial that he has his shot, 1-2 and dribble.
Yeah, that's all he needs.
It's more crucial. Just put him in over Hino first. Then Ryan over Rival.
Yes.
Right, how much money you have?
42.
Well, this is even a better team.
Yeah, this is much stronger. Navarro is good. Rodunga is good. The defense is the defense. Actually, everywhere I see is decent. Maybe you wanna move Tureza up front. Basa in the middle and Ryan at the side. I mean, okay, you have this option of moving them around in the second half also. So you can see which matchup is better for you. This is actually a very good team. I see your first step. You have Matsuyama. Wait, is it Matsuyama?
Yes.
Is that-
Yes.
Okay, that's Matsuyama. So you can playmate with Matsuyama, Shasta,
Tsubasa, of course.
Tsubasa. Yeah, so this is very strong.
Okay, so this team seems okay for now, right?
Donna, let me see something. There's four. There's four skill type needs to stay, right? Because
Yes.
Matsuyama is four skill type.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice. Wait, hold on. This formation doesn't suit Natureza, but I think it's okay.
Yeah, it's Japanese European.
I think it's good enough.
Doesn't suit Hungary.
Yeah, as long as it benefits your keeper and Stain, Tsubasa, Matsuyama when you want to spam. Oh, this is nice.
Okay.
Congrats!
So for high ball, low ball, I can just use Natureza and use everything else with everything else, right?
Yeah, for Natureza, right? Because he doesn't benefit from the formation, you will need to use him only in full power. Otherwise, he is not.
All right.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys.
You're welcome.
It's been very helpful.
All right. So this week is your turn, right?
Yes, it's my turn.
Pui.
I made
Or
My team.
Oh.
We check.
or Devin, you want to play? You want to try the team?
I'm not a PvP type person.
No, I mean you want to play with the guys in the chat?
No. I'm
Alright.
afraid of Romoya.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
very
he's
afraid of Romoya.
he's very scary. Yes. Yes. All right. Then it's
recruit.
yes, recruit.
Okay. Yes, so I made a full Japanese team also. It's for fun.
Yeah. Right.
Fine. Where's my pop-up chat? Can't find it. Wait.
Okay, I will look back in the chat. Thank you very much, guys.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Lead Drink Voice. We will look at your team next week if you don't mind.
Been a while since I played any Japanese.
Yeah, it feels good. Trust me.
Check out my CVC badge. Yoo-hoo.
Number 1. Wow. Impressive. I didn't even get a CVC because I missed a few games and I left the club. So ashamed that I missed a few games.
You shouldn't have left the club though.
It's fine. It's fine.
You put them in a worse position. Now after you leave, they lack one player.
No, they are not aiming for rank. They just want to maximize the points. Yeah. And the rule is you miss, they will kick you. So eventually they will kick me. So why not?
Okay. Nobody wants to play.
Okay, so we'll give it 2 minutes.
Get another hour before we stop the stream.
Awkward silence.
Oh, I guess my Japanese will not see any play again. It will remain dead. Inventory.
I dismantled mine already. If not, I should maybe let me go and check whether I dismantled mine already. Then I will play against Japanese or against Japanese.
Okay, Rumoya is here.
Oh, okay. Because my Japanese team is no longer there already.
Okay, time to see why Japanese are dead.
That is so sad.
Hey, Rumoya is in the same club as
As you?
there's a few. I think there's a few.
Oh, a few different versions, you mean?
Yeah. Okay, kick off. Ooh. Who should I pass to first? Let me think.
Sawada.
I don't have Sawa.
Oh, you're using Sorimachi as well. I'm also using Sorimachi.
Is it?
Yeah.
At least he does a job.
Yeah.
I'm not depending on him to score, but at least he doesn't allow easy matchups.
So King is asking why not play Dream Championship. I already played 10 games. Did you complete all your 10 games already?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. Actually, we didn't talk about the Dream Championship. I think. What?
it's nice.
I think the way they. Oh.
It's nicer than the last page on Hyuga.
High ball, you mean? High ball or low ball? It will be better, no? You don't have Stormy Resurrection on him?
Nope.
Okay.
It's the same momentum.
5 blowaways.
Just yeah, it's fine. This uses less than
But there's a difference. Trust me, there's a difference.
your kid is too white, man.
It hurts my eyes.
Glaring. It's glaring. It's unfair. Now my Hyuga's eyes blinded.
Nani? This is the vital area soda, right? Oh, penalty area soda.
Leave me.
No choice.
Can't-
Actually, no.
can't
You
dribble
can.
him.
You can. You can. Trust me. You can. You have to
Saw his
trust.
numbers.
You
Saw his
can.
numbers.
You can.
No way, man. 26.
そんな
You have to believe.
Is there a sorry stamp? There's no. At least I can train him a bit.
ここで決められて
So I was talking about Dream Championship. Round 2, right? You actually have to stack up the inside win
Yeah.
points. It changes how you play the game, you know. Now.
Yep. I just dribble around trying to chain the matchup win bonuses.
It totally changed the game, and I don't really like it. As in, did he block your intercept? Oh, you're so unlucky.
Oh, none. Wait, what?
You have one intercept at the end. It depends on whether you're going to commit 355 stamina.
Not. I'll be in the box after that.
よし狙える
This guy
ここだ
Oh shit. Where did he go?
What?
Nice.
Again? What is this?
I feel like I'm cheating.
What is this? Huh? You didn't go for highball?
俺が
Oh, you don't have that.
Don't have
ここはシュートゴールを狙う
He's actually very useful for PvP, especially when you come against the WY Genzo.
負けるか
You see him though.
今ここに全力をぶつけるぞここで決められては攻撃的キーパーの名が廃る
And he's level 18. What is going on?
よっしゃこのままどんどん攻めるぞ
What is this game?
Very unfair game.
俺の守りを見せてやるここを切り抜ける
Oh, here we go. I don't think you can bully him, but yeah.
The bullying him never crossed my mind, man.
俺のフェイントでかわす
Oh, here we go.
行くぞ負けるもんか俺が相手になる少しは楽しめそうだな
勝負はここからだぞみんな
的確にパスを送る役目はこの俺だ
Oh,
Very strong
Maybe.
pass.
yes. The pass is very strong.
行くぞ俺は誰にも止められないぜ
No?
But
How much
he
shield
will-
he did?
He will
Yeah,
be low though. When he reaches my keeper.
it will be really low. He doesn't have any shield. So it's a minus 25% shot.
これが俺のローリングアロージャンピングオーバーヘッドシュートだ
Actually, would you still shoot?
I mean,
Mm,
would be-
oh.
Wow.
It doesn't even reaches the goalkeeper, right? Because it's minus 25%. This is worse. Yeah, true.
俺たちが
I rather just not that shot one. You rather just not that shot one true, right?
Yeah.
それ 負けるか
Oh, Mr. Ken.
You should be fine. You don't have solid block, right?
ここで決められては攻撃的キーパーの名が廃る、ここだ押す
Ishizaki? Did I even play him?
Apparently you did.
Is he on the pitch?
I have no idea, man.
Oh, okay. Yes.
He needs to be on,
Conscious
right?
Decision.
Actually, he doesn't need to be on for sure, right? Because you already have more than 3 club players already.
Yeah, for the bonds, I have very low bonds, only 39. Oda is there for skill type club, or what's his name? Soga.
Who needs agility? Who needs agility here?
No, Soga, I mean Soda. Soda is there for skill type
Uh-huh.
club.
Why can't you
skill
play?
type club player?
Why can't you play Igawa?
I don't have skills on him.
Oh,
Most of those you see on my bench are useless.
I can see how you don't like Japanese. All my Japanese are all decked up one. My non-Japanese are not decked up. Very
Yeah,
different.
move the skills around.
Oh, that's a poisoned Hyuga. Yeah, man. I like Japanese a lot.
Scoring and his sleeves up.
Oh, this is not a very good matchup.
少しは楽しめそうだな。
Dribble. Oh, by the way, when I play the Jin Championship, because of the stacking of inside win bonus, right? All my choices are all weird. It's like there's a clear chance to pass the ball. Easy pass, then I still choose other things to do.
I went to the box and I keep not shooting. I keep dribbling or passing, and he
Right.
went for blocks.
Right. And even if
Got this?
can so Igao Soda Soga
Two body stand and
high ball bonus.
the problem is, who do I pass to?
Soda? No.
遠慮なく行くぞ。
俺がここをフォローする。受けて立つぜ。
Oh, you can't dribble.
Yeah.
Ha. Ha. But
それ。
ここで攻撃の流れを断つ。行くぜ。
Oh, man TK.
okay.
負けないぜ。俺の守りを見せてやる。止める。ここは勝負だ。
Dribble. Really? Okay.
So they won't know what you meant.
Right.
I didn't expect you to hear also because I mute
行くぜ。
for some reason.
If I hurt, everyone hurt.
Nope. Nope. The setting is different.
それ。
1, 2 win plus. 3 intercept plus.
よし。
High speed pass.
But now the players are like nobody near.
Your last chance.
切り抜けてやるぜ。そんな。ここで試合を決めてやる。俺たちが世界一になるんだ。
On long feet. Need long feet.
You need long feet. Okay, it's not so bad.
勝負はここからだぞみんな。
行くぜ。俺の魂のプレーを見せてやる。今でも俺はサッカーが大好きだ。
Wait, what's wrong? Something happened. Oh, back to normal.
遠慮なく行くぞ。
俺が止める。
Can I bully him?
You can try, but he's an AM killer.
ここだ。
俺が仕留める。もらった。負けないぜ。行くぜ。
Makenai! You can only tackle, and he can pass.
I can bully him though.
Wow, what is your soda doing up there?
Taking back.
俺のマークからは逃れられないぜ。お前
Are you in the vital area? No, right?
よっしゃ。
You know.
You are in the vital area, my god!
勝負だ。よし来い。
早くやろうぜ。
That is so rare, man. No wonder you bully him. So easily.
They have time to.
That's the problem with Chester. He can't really tackle. He needs the straight tackle. I think. What is this?
They didn't have time to pass.
Okay.
Big offside.
逃がすわけにはいかないんだ。
負けるか。
来るなら来い。
や
So
って
guy
やる
is
か。
dead though.
ありがと
I mean,
No time. There's no time.
yeah, no time.
俺の選手生命にかけて。よし来い。
Alright. I think that's game.
この俺がゴールを守る以上必ず勝たせてやる。誰だろうとも
This
ゴ
game
ー
is
ル
an
は許
example of
さん。
how RNG can fuck you up. Got really, really lucky there with those deflections, and
Yeah, the deflection is just crazy.
it's not a clear, not a fair example.
この調子で勝っていこう。
Yes.
みんな。
Let's play again next time.
Alright, guys.
Thanks, Romoya.
Thank you for playing with us. That don't sound right, but it's okay. Thank you guys for. I think King mentioned that we should talk about the Munich Kenzo. Actually, as long as he's a chess player, There is. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us this week. We will be back again next week, and look out for our video on the next stream. Right. Yes. Alright.